Hello everybody, welcome back to another Nunchuck Flow tutorial. Today we're going to go over the Contortionist or Nunchuck Stickies. It's a really neat move because you can actually take this from all the moves you know now, so your side pass, your back pass, shoulder pass, neck pass, and add those into this. So what I mean by that is if you already have your side passes here, side pass, and you have your shoulder passes like this, these stops there, right where you're grabbing it, you can actually stop and take these and go to where you would go if you were casting it for a side pass, like this. So if I was doing the shoulder passes, like this, I can stop and switch it to where I would be if I was doing a side cast. And if I wanted to switch it back to where I was going for a shoulder pass, that's where it would be. Boom and boom. And you can switch it back to the other side, switch it back to this side, and it's just keeping your hands on the ends here and just working around with it. So you can go from a side pass to a side pass, which this is, you'll see this in traditional forms. Some older forms will use this type of side pass out, side pass, because those are strikes there, or blocks that'll come up or out, or they also locks that'll come through and then down. So holding it at the edges here can really open up some of those cool options for these stickies here. And that is what the Contortionist is based off of. This is also a popular move for glow stickers. They'll actually take the two, catch them, and do this really cool around, up and through move. So we can also apply that to the Nunchuck Flow. So to start off with this, you want a decently sized pair of chucks, a little bit longer than what you normally spin if they're too short. You want the string to be a little bit longer so it'll wrap around your body, and you definitely want to hold them on the edges here. What I do is I actually cheat a little bit. I'll put just these three fingers wrapped around on the edge right there, and I'll have my pinky and ring finger kind of hanging off the edge, so that gives me a whole bunch of room. Or if you really want to get technical with it, you can kind of hold it in what I call like a club claw position, so that way all your moves will have a club feel to it. So if you're used to spinning club, this grip works great for it too. So to move into it, we'll actually start in a comfortable grip right near the bottom. And to start off with this move, you are going to bring it close and inside the body. The closer, the easier it is. So you kind of want to start tracing it around the body as you really get this one going. So to begin, see if you can follow along here, is we'll have it one hand up, one hand down. And from that point, we're going to take the left elbow and we're going to meet it in the middle like this with the right elbow. Left is going to go over, right is going to come under. Just like this. That is the first step. And that is trapping up that string in the center of the body. Just like that. Cool. Now from that point, you are taking the left elbow and continuing it down and through. And the right hand is going to come up and behind the neck. So from the beginning of that, the first twist is here. Right hand's coming up, left hand is coming out, the right hand is becoming behind the head. So we'll start here, right hand coming up, left hand comes out, and this is where you will end up. In this kind of awkward, shoulder achy position, just like that. So start from the beginning, here, left, up, right, up, left, out. Now from here, this is where it gets a little tricky, so I'll try and keep it as slow as I can for you. The left hand is going to do a bit of a twist. So what this is going to do is you'll actually relax down and twist the left hand so the palm is facing to the ground. Now how I did that is, as you can see, the left hand here is facing towards you, towards the camera, but I want to get enough space in my back to where it's comfy like this. So that way I can just take this left hand and twist it out. So that way both hands are facing flat towards the ground, just like this. Now what you're going to do is you're going to switch what the left hand and the right hand were doing. So you had it here, you had the right hand up on the shoulder, you had the left hand down, you just turn that left hand down, and now you're going to do the opposite. You're going to take the right hand and twist it back. And that is going to get us back to the front. So let's get back to that twist position. So we're here, we're going to bring it down, left hand twists, right hand switches. Now, from here the left hand is going to come up behind the head, and then take that left hand and keep circling it through. As the right hand comes up, you're going to bring the right hand chuck in front of the body. It's going to come in front here as the left pushes through. So right is going to come in front, left is going to push through, and you're going to bring it back in front, just like that. So let's start from that kind of twisty position. That's where a lot of people have trouble. So we're here, palms are face down, you're going to take left, untwist, left is here, bring it up behind the head, push it through, right is coming up in front, and you're untwisting it. That is the whole move together. So let me think of some drills you can do for this one. Let's see, coming through, back, around, back, through. So let's break it down into a few more steps. So we'll call this one here kind of a step 1 as it comes around. I'll have step 2, 3, 4, coming back up, and it can cycle through the other way. So we got 3, 4, 5. Stopping here, we'll consider this one 5. Pushing through 6, 7, and then 8. So keep a count on it. Maybe that'll help for you. And now you can also take this one and go the other way as well. So once you get it going through the left shoulder, you can now go through the right shoulder, do that same move, back and in front. So here's left shoulder, coming through, and then right shoulder, also coming through. Now you don't have to go through the whole thing. You can come here, stop, and then come back, come to right, stop, and come back. It's really neat to add some, I'd say, some clubs or double staffs in with this one, which is one of my favorite things to do. So I'll come through, do a turn, come back through, here, break it through, and break through the shoulder, and then stop. Be sure to move some footwork with this one, because that was, as I was doing this, I was discovering staying in one spot can be really cool looking, but it's when I started turning with it that I realized, oh wow, this can really do some interesting feels to it by keeping the chuck one on each hand without even having to spin it. You can still do some really cool moves with this contortionist. So that is the whole move there. It might be a little difficult to follow, so just go back, pause the video, see where you might be having trouble, and pay attention to the hands. So that's the tricky part. Coming through the body, maybe a little bit easier, but it's always about adjusting your hands with this one. So if you're having trouble, it might just be that your hands are not in the right position to come through. But like I said, just find what works for you for this one. I mean, some people will, instead of keeping their hands close to the edge here, they'll kind of have a bit of a reverse grip in one, and then a kind of regular standard grip in the other. So you can do that with this. You can definitely come around and switch those grips if you wanted to, by keeping one in reverse, one in standard. And what else? Let's see. A couple other fun things you can do with this one. You can come through the legs and back around. So definitely add the rest of your body into this one if you can. You might not be able to see my legs, but it's really fun to kind of bring it through and post it up on a knee, or post it up on an elbow, or bring it up and scoop it around the neck. So have fun with this one, and I will see you guys later. Take care.